Matthew chapter 1 verse 1 to 17. The genealogy of Jesus. The book of the lineage of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham conceived Isaac, and Isaac conceived Jacob, and Jacob conceived Judah and his brothers. And Judah conceived Perez and Zerah by Tamar. And Perez conceived Hezron, and Hezron conceived Ram, and Ram conceived Amminadab, and Amminadab conceived Nahshon, and Nahshon conceived Salmon, and Salmon conceived Boaz by Rahab. And Boaz conceived Obed by Ruth, and Obed conceived Jesse, and Jesse conceived King David, and King David conceived Solomon by her who had been the wife of Uriah. And Solomon conceived Rehoboam, and Rehoboam conceived Abijah. And Abijah conceived Asa, and Asa conceived Jehoshaphat, and Jehoshaphat conceived Joram, and Joram conceived Uzziah, and Uzziah conceived Jotham, and Jotham conceived Ahaz, and Ahaz conceived Hezekiah, and Hezekiah conceived Manasseh, and Manasseh conceived Amos, and Amos conceived Josiah, and Josiah conceived Jeconiah, and his brothers in the transmigration of Babylon. And after the transmigration of Babylon, Jeconiah conceived Shealtiel, and Shealtiel conceived Zerubbabel, and Zerubbabel conceived Abiud, and Abiud conceived Eliakim, and Eliakim conceived Azor, and Azor conceived Zadok, and Zadok conceived Achim, and Achim conceived Eliud, and Eliud conceived Eleazar, and Eleazar conceived Mathan, and Mathan conceived Jacob, and Jacob conceived Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. And so all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations, and from David to the transmigration of Babylon, 14 generations, and from the transmigration of Babylon to the Christ, 14 generations. 1,000 whispers echo from the past. Through lineage drawn, a shadow slowly cast. Not straight the line nor perfect were the names, but marked by kings, by wanderers, and by shames. Abraham first, who heard the silent call, then generations rise and generations fall. The farmer, shepherd, priest, and troubled queen, all woven threads where God was always seen. The scroll unfolds with patience deep and vast, a covenant held from first to very last. For in these names, both broken and refined, a sacred purpose was divinely twined. Not swift the plan, but steady as the sun, until the final promised life was spun. For every name that led to Joseph's door, declared the Lord had waited and adored.